And now we need new players, and they need new contracts. And well, we are lucky enough because David Ziegler, Vice President of Aerospace and Defense, is going to introduce you to 9 new amazing players. Aren't you, David?
Yes, thank you, Florence. So thank you, Florence, first for a great keynote, and of course a great roundtable. I see that there is a lot of commitment, not only from the private equity partners, from the space agencies, the policymakers, but also the industrial company that commit to invest in new space, and that's very important for a European journey. So now it's actually time to make it happen. It's time to turn the mic over to the startups, the makers, the innovators, the shakers, that are going to take that money, that are going to run and develop the new space. So for the first round, we'll do that in 3 different rounds. First, we'll have a look at spacecraft and their components. And I'd like to call on stage Alexandre Mangeot from HyPrSpace, please. Alexandre, welcome. You can give him a round of applause, please. From HyPrSpace, from hybrid rocket engine, so please stay with us. I'd like to call Naimi as well from the exploration company, who is going to talk about the orbital vehicle for space exploration. And unfortunately, because you might be aware there is a strike today, Alex Plebush from Delta Vision was not able to make it on stage, but he recorded a special message for us. So, Alexandre, I guess this is your time to shine for the next 10 minutes. Floor is yours.
Thank you. How do I pass the slides? Oh, great. All right, thank you. Yeah, not used to this kind of technology. That's great. So yeah, today I have the pleasure to present you HyPrSpace. I'm the CEO of the company. And so in a nutshell, at HyPrSpace, we're developing a new kind of space propulsion, which is based on hybrid rocket engine. Okay, so yeah, basically, so we have incorporated the company a few years ago in 2019 near Bordeaux for a strategic reason, because we are developing a new propulsion technology. So basically, at some point, we are going to need some infrastructure for ground testing and flight testing. So basically, we set up the company very near to DGA infrastructure. A good thing about us is that since we are developing a new propulsion technology that the industry is really not used to, we have the opportunity to expand what we are going to do with our propulsion technology. So basically, we have already signed 1.2 million euros of R&D contracts, mainly for studying how we are going to be able to adapt the propulsion technology from space to defense application. We have already raised about 2 million euros in seed funds, in which Charles is in it, and we are very thankful for. And yeah, we have also one patent that is currently being expanded abroad, internationally. And yeah, we have also built multiple demonstrators. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a picture of them. But you can find them on our website. Anyway, so as I said, the company was started based on the idea that we can develop a new propulsion technology that can bring lots of good things to the industry. But very fast, we needed to find what we are going to do with this propulsion technology, and basically we turned to the microsatellite market and their needs to reach orbits with dedicated launchers. So basically, we are also developing a micro launcher to serve this market. So our clients are looking for low price to reach orbits, and also to have a lot of availability, because as you know, there are more and more microsatellites to launch into space. Euroconsult is based their forecasts to more than 1,000 satellites per year to be launched. So there's a huge demands for access to space from this kind of satellites. And when you study what our competitors are doing right now, a lot of them are turning space propulsion technology that were adapted for huge launcher into micro launchers. And basically, American startups have started this concept, and they showed that it doesn't work. Basically, all the micro launchers in the US are expanding to do more capable launchers. So basically, we need a new propulsion technology for micro launchers. And thankfully, this is what we are doing at HyPrSpace. So if you see the landscape of propulsion technologies for rockets, basically you have the solid propulsion and liquid propulsion technologies, which have very different, opposite even, drawbacks and advantages. But basically there is no ideal propulsion technologies. And what we are doing at HyPrSpace, we are taking a third propulsion technologies, which is called hybrid, which doesn't work right now. But we have implemented a new innovation. This is what we patented. To make hybrid rocket engines working for launchers, and therefore having in the future, near future, an ideal propulsion technologies. Okay. So I was invited here today to talk what we are using from Dassault Systèmes. So basically, we are using SolidWorks, only SolidWorks from now. This choice is based on personal and historical reason. Basically, I found that SolidWorks is a very user-friendly software, very easy to handle and to learn. So when you are hiring lots of people to develop a new micro launcher, basically you need to make sure that your newcomers will get on board as fast as possible. It's a crucial steps for startups, having newcomers to be able to work as fast as possible in the company. So basically, SolidWorks is helping us on that regard. A final word about HyPrSpace. So, as I hope to convey to you today, we are developing a new propulsion technology. So basically, we have making a bet that this technology will work in the future. So obviously, we are taking a risk in the technology developments, but in the end, we are really convinced that in the end it will pay off. What you can expect from us and the long-term vision is that we will make the demonstration that hybrid rocket engine could work for micro launcher, but once we are at this stage, there is nothing that could prevent us to start developing more and more powerful rocket engines to power more and more rockets. This is where we are going with HyPrSpace. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexandre. And you didn't tell us, but when is your technology going to become live? When can we see it? When can we touch it? Can we talk a little bit about this?
That's a great question. Actually, you can already touch it. We have small demonstrators, 1 to 20th scale, so quite small. The good thing is that hybrid rocket engines are very safe to use. So basically, we are doing lots of tests very fast with very limited infrastructures and resources. But the huge step, probably the biggest step that HyPrSpace will do is this year, we are going to scale the propulsion technologies to the full scale. So by the end of the year, we should have our first full-scale demonstrator. So to give you an idea, it's 6 meters long, 1 meter in diameter, 10 tons of thrust. So not something that you can, run on your backyard.
Okay, very impressive. So thank you, Alexandre,
Thank you.
and we wish you all the best for that test for the end of the year.